in Ogden, Utah, and he'd come and see me. He'd come and see me during the summer, almost every night, because he lived down the hill. And one evening he brought along 2 horses, and my cousin was there, so the 3 of us got to go for horseback riding. And I'll tell you some more about that when the film is over.
Uh-oh. Little hoochie coochie.
I'll tell you about that when the film is over.
Okay.
Do you have any siblings?
I have twin brothers. They are 5 years younger than I am. And when they were little boys and growing up, they were ornery as the dickens, and I couldn't stand them.
Really?
And I was always so happy when my dad would give them a whipping. And my dad had a long belt, leather belt, and he could take his belt off faster than anybody you ever saw if you had to have a whipping. And I got whippings too. People don't do that now. But the strap hurts your legs very badly. It really hurts.
It does.
Your father knows.
I'm a witness. Firsthand.
What else would you like to know?
Why did you leave Idaho? Yeah.
We left Idaho so we could move to California, where my dad got a decent job working for the newspapers again. My father always worked with the newspapers. And everywhere we lived, Dad worked for the newspapers. And he developed his trade working for the newspapers, and pretty soon he was able to have his own office. And my dad, then the very last place we moved to was back to Oklahoma. And so when we moved to Oklahoma, I went to college there. And that's where I met the man that I married. So I worked in the movie theaters to earn money, and sold theater tickets, and I worked in the box office, and I really enjoyed it. Got to tell you that when my cousin and I were on the one horse with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend was on the horse by himself, we galloped up and down the roads, and we were together, and then every step those horses took, they passed gas, large explosions, and it was so embarrassing. Oh, my boyfriend, he got all red. I could see his face, and I'm sure I was blushing. And my cousin, she was only 12, and she was just giggling her head off, laughing about the horses passing gas. These large horse explosions. It was so embarrassing. You just don't do that in private company. People don't. And these that was embarrassing. Oh, I still remember it.
Must have been about 1940 or 41.
I was 16.
16? Mm-hmm. About 43, 44.
1943, 43, 42.